We barely got through that scene, barely. Yeah, well, first of all, Tony breaks the most. There is no doubt in my mind about that.
The easiest to go is Tony. I think that's almost a unanimous vote from the cast.
Tony is very ticklish.
He has this habit where if he starts laughing, he'll just turn and face a wall so that he doesn't ruin the take.
Did everybody say Tony?
Because it's become like a Pavlovian response now, where I can't keep my shit together.
At this point, it's everybody. We all just, the shorthand has gotten so incredible.
I'm gonna say Tim Simons.
I want it to be Tony that is the most unprofessional. I don't want it to be me, so I'm gonna say Tony.
I mean, Julia and Tony. If they're about, what's that, 6 inches apart from each other and they're looking in each other's eyes,
that's very hard to maintain and stay in character under those circumstances with that kind of proximity to his big cow eyes.
Something will happen that Selena's not happy about, and she'll just do like a small, okay, or something like that, and I am right beside her and nobody else hears it. I hear it, so, and the camera's right here, and I'm like, can't keep it together, guys, sorry. So I just ruined a take.
That is so great for me!
And the country?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Probably the most challenging was the first scene I ever shot. Not only keep a straight face, but have no emotion or reaction to anything at all was very challenging.
When they were in the presidential library and she's sneaking over the glass knee wall and...
Oh my God, oh my God. Oh.
It was like Buster Keaton.
We had one scene in which he was sitting in a single bed, and I get into this little single bed with him, and he is behaving very gratefully about this revolting meal that I've prepared for him.
No, but there isn't any blue cheese in it.
Matt, who plays Mike, and Tony, who plays Gary, were in a scene together, and they backed into a China tea set. That was a prop, but it really broke.
The footage actually stayed in the episode because Julia was like, don't break up, it's too good.
Doesn't matter. It does matter! This is the f***ing Queen's China!
They just kept going, stayed in character.
But we were turning our backs to camera, just shaking, so they couldn't see our laughter.
It's one of the great moments of my life, I think.
Selena gets so enraged. I just couldn't stop laughing because we just didn't know what was going to happen.
Better?
It's all good.
It's all good.
In the Iranian airport, we had all these bottles of booze in our suitcase. The bottles break open and it's scattered everywhere and it's like panic.
Oh my God.
I don't want to go to jail over here.
There's a scene where I have to deliver news to Selena that a soldier has lost his leg. I couldn't keep it together in that scene only because it had to be so somber. You couldn't make a big deal out of that scene. So Julia would look at me and just be like, don't do it, don't get the giggles, because then they're contagious.